Yo, what's up, guys? How's it going? I hope you are all doing very, very well. You know what I didn't do? I did not check to make sure that I had my desk set up straight, which would help out a lot. So, nope. See, that's why we need to check. Like this, or over. Ugh. Ugh. Where? Seems good right there. All right. That is not straight. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. Much better. Alright, so now you guys can get an actual good look at my microphone working. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, it is okay. Now you can see all the fine details I've done on this thing so far. You can see all the water slides I've put on it. Looks really good. It's a little blurry because of the damn auto zoom on this thing, or the autofocus on this thing. There we go. That's one of the reasons I need new cameras. So, it looks really good. And then I have its legs finished. Like I said, I would finish those last night. So I have the legs finished. I really love this kit. The colors on it are awesome. I'm gonna be I have two things to finish on the legs tonight. I gotta do the joints for the hips, and then I'm gonna do the water slides on the legs tonight. And then tomorrow I'm gonna start on the waist unit. And literally all I have left to do on this thing is the waist unit and water slides, and then the weapons and water slides. So this thing should be done by like maybe the end of the week at the latest. And at that point, what we will do is, or what I'll do is I'll start the Nemesis. So that'll be fun. So I'm going to do a quick little unboxing on stream. We're going to go live first, though, so. Change the topic, go live on the TikTok. I'm going to do, I think I'm going to put this as art. Maybe I'll do it as learn. Should I do it as learn or art? I think we'll do it as art. See. All right. I may put on some music. I don't know. I have to turn my my thing down a little bit because I don't want my microphone to pick it up. But alrighty. So first things first, we're gonna do an unboxing on stream because I got a new Gundam. So excuse me. Since I have a new Gundam in today, we're gonna unbox that. Don't worry, I made sure to take off all the stickers that show my address. But since I already have this set up and down low so that I can start filming, start excuse me, start building, we're going to do is we're just going to cut the box open, and I'm going to open it up and show you guys. Hopefully this isn't damaged, because there is a gash in the box. So this is the first of 2 P-Bandai shipments that I'm getting this week. The other one's supposed to be here on, that's Wednesday as of right now. We'll see. Because this was supposed to be here tomorrow. And then it got moved to yesterday, and then for some reason they didn't deliver it yesterday. I don't know why. Big box, though. Big box. They're in the corner for now. Alrighty. Here it is. Yeah, you can't really see that, can you? Not one bit. You can kind of see the picture, that's it. So you can tell how big the box is from that. The Master Grade Dynamis Trans Am. Metal or metallic injected. Metallic injected, yeah, metallic gloss injection. I need to get that one thing. I have a little box over here that I keep some stuff in for when I build. Just got knocked off. So, as you can see, let's go back to the desk. You can see it's got like a metallic gloss injection in it. And you can kind of see how shiny they are. It's hard to tell with the camera or with the lights on it because they're in the plastic. You can kind of see it. So I'm looking forward to this. I got water slides coming for it tomorrow. We'll start this one soon enough. I really wish they'd bring a Curios out still, but it is what it is. Look at them. So cool. So anyway, I'll start that soon enough. And like I said, I think there should be somewhere in here. I like the fact that this thing, the water slides for these things go on underneath the clear pieces, whereas they don't do that with the mass or with the real grades. Just stickers. So let's see. This is what I was talking about yesterday. The instructions come with a way to put a light in. You have to buy the light separately. But there you go. There's one of the lights right there. That's for the GN drive. And then there should be another one. Because there should be one for the head too. Maybe there's not. Maybe there's just one for the drive. It says somewhere around here, I think. Not one that goes in the head. So maybe there isn't another one. Maybe there is just the one LED for it. I don't know. I have a few LEDs, so I can always figure it out. I got a few more. I could always buy a few more. It's not the end of the world. But anyway, that's what came in today. So there's my new Gundam unboxing. Maybe what we'll do, even though that one's going to be here on Wednesday, maybe we'll wait till Friday to unbox it. And unbox that one on stream. Now you might be able to see that in my thing. Yeah, you can kind of see it right there. Just until I get it fixed and straightened out. So how's everybody doing today? What's going on? This is what we're working on. The real grade 00 Quanta, however you say it. Clear. So right now we're working on the rest of the inner frame. We got to build the arms. We have two arms to build. So it is the clear Trans Am. Dust this off. Because it's been a few weeks since we worked on this. I could have always painted the inner frame on this. I'm not too worried about it because it's going to clash with the... It's not like regular clear. These are like if it was the white one, so it would be clear, then I'd probably do it. But since it's got the Trans Am colors on it, there's no point in doing it. Alrighty. So the only stickers we're going to be worrying about still are just the ones that, like the little ones that go on these pieces, like down here. We're not going to be doing the ones that go on the joints like this one where it's silver. I'm not worried about that. So we're only going to be using the ones that go underneath the clear green pieces, like right there. Hard to see because of the ring light. There's a, come on, right there. So we'd be doing stuff like that. But I think there's only 2 more of those. So. Alrighty. I guess I should get that out though, since I'm going to need that for this one. Oh, they're already out. That's these right here. So there's only a couple more that I need. There's 2 for the head, there's 2 for the arms, there's like some for the back piece, and that's it. Oh. Oh, it's a good thing we're not building the head yet, because I just realized I never painted that, the eyes and stuff. I'll take care of that next week. Alrighty. Let's see, we need G's. G14. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut all the pieces out. And then we'll trim them up and put it together. So we'll do 1 arm at a time. Ow. Sorry, I just realized my head hitting the thing. I have no clue what that was. It just made noise. I have no idea. Alright, so G14, G2. Like I said, I might put on some music in a little bit. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. 2. 22. And since we're not panel lining anything on this because it's the clear, this will go together pretty quickly. I just gotta clean up nubs and sand them down and whatnot. 22. Not look like it. All right, we can. And then we need E. Six. The arms are going to be repetitive because it's going to be the same parts just about on each one. 7 and 8. But it'll be pretty quick, and then we'll start working on the armor. 7. Eight. And 18 and 4. There. And 9. Oops. There's 9. And 17 there. It's a really teeny tiny sticker. $17. Any more E's? No, that's it for that back. Now we have 2, 4. Microphone. 2. 4. I love building real grades, but some of these pieces are so tiny. Like, look at this. How small that is. And what's even crazier is there's parts smaller than that. Like, look at this tiny piece right here. All right, and then we need C. 31. Right here. You know, my niece wanted to see me build, and then she didn't even come in today. At least not yet. And then D7. Alrighty. Alright, so let's clean these up real quick. This won't take forever. And the best part about this is since I'm not panel lining and stuff, I can just put this together as I'm cleaning up the nubs. So whereas when I panel line, I have to keep everything apart so that I can panel line it. I see a lot of people who panel line once they have it built and put together. I do not recommend doing this. I know there's a lot of stuff I say that I do that other people say, hey, you shouldn't do it, like using panel liner on bare plastic, which you shouldn't do, just so that we're clear. I've had no issues with kits breaking. I've had a little bit of, like, a few cracks recently form because of it, but I got new panel liner that's oil-based instead of the other stuff. So it's a little easier on the plastic. But, like, you should never, ever build or panel line something once it's together. And the reason why is simple. The panel liner will get in between the seams where the kit is put together. Hang on a second, I gotta sneeze. So anyway, the panel liner will get in between the seams where it's like where the pieces meet together. And like, let's see, where's a good example of it? And this, if I can find something. If I had panel lined it after, messed it up. Sorry to tell on here. Basically, what happens is it gets in between. Oops. It gets in between the pieces of plastic, and it causes cracks and stuff there. So that is really bad because it doesn't dry fast enough that way. So you definitely don't want to do that because you will end up damaging a kit. Now, I will say, on the other side of that, building Gunpla is freedom. You can do whatever you want. This is just my suggestion, all right? Like I said, I will do a lot of stuff. And I will also say that I have put a little bit of panel liner up on the end. I have put like a little bit of panel liner on before after something was built because I was like, oh crap, I missed this. Can't believe I missed this. And I'll add a small amount to it, but I don't do the whole kit. But you just want to make sure you're trying not to damage the kit completely. So that Dynamis I got is basically the same thing as this, except it's not clear. It's the Trans Am mode too, so it's going to be like pink and stuff. As opposed to the green that it normally is. A little stuffy, I'm sorry guys. So like I said, this is the plus side of this. I get to build this as I'm cleaning it up. There's that. Here. You want to be careful when you're sanding too, because you want to make sure that you're not over sanding and like damaging the part. You also want to make sure when you use a hobby knife that you're not using it in a way that's going to like gouge the kit. That's the last thing you want to do is gouging it. End up damaging it, and I've done it before myself. Use a little too much pressure. You end up taking a groove out of the plastic. I also try to use a knife as little as possible too. I try to use sanders instead. This goes like this. There like that. This up. Usually when I build, I'm either listening to music or watching TV. I've been watching How I Met Your Mother again recently. While building, I'm on the final season. for like the 47th time. I like to watch shows that I've seen a lot when I build. That way I don't get distracted from it. A little bit of a bump there. Just a little bit. I might cut this. Like the third kit I've used this blade on. Probably getting dull, even though it's the more expensive blades. Actually, it's kind of pretty. After we're done with all these clear kits, because I have 3 of these, I have some other kits I'm going to build on stream. I have some metallic, some metallic finish kits that we're going to do on stream. And I'll show you guys those soon. Maybe after my break. I'll show you them. That was a little bit of a pain. There's the shoulder. Now we can put this to the side. Oh, I needed to build 2 of those. That's all right. We'll build another one in a little bit. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is this. That just about that. That nub filled. Dude, I'm still thinking about that level from last night. I'm a little upset that I didn't get it beat. It was a really good level. Like, I liked it. It was a little hard to read at first, but once you started getting like the sight readings down and everything, it was like really good. It's just the timing with that P switch was a pain, especially since my thumb was hurting. Like you can see right here. I think you can see right there. Look at, oh, come on. You got how messed up my thumb is from playing that level last night. God dang it. Keep hitting my head. You don't always need to use the glass file. The glass file I use to like smooth some stuff down. And if this stuff is already smooth, there's no real need to go with the glass file. Like if you get a really clean cut on it, you can just go at it with the regular buffers that I have. By the way, this is just the dusting brush. I use this to get the dust from from sanding the parts off of it. Oh man. I've been building so much lately that I've been having to order a lot more balancers. I have more balancers in the mail now, and I just bought some a few weeks ago also. So it's like every few weeks I'm buying more. I might have to just like dedicate some money here in the next couple of weeks to get nothing but like, see what all do I need to get? I need to get some stands coming up soon because my stands are starting to run low. So I'm gonna need to work on getting a bunch of stands, and then I'm gonna have to work on getting a bunch of balancers. The stands aren't bad; they're like $8 to $10. $8 to $10 a stand. And then the other stuff isn't like a massive amount of money either. They're like $5 for a pack of 3 for each one, so it's like $10. Problem is, the only place I ever seem to be able to find them is online, which means I have to pay shipping. Most of the time, that's at least $10. So. All right, there we go. Oh. I guess I should have taken off my watch too, so you guys can't whatever comes through on that. That here, realize that it was on my wrist. So the metallic finish kits that I have, those are also going to be ones that I do not panel line. And the reason why is because that's a special finish on it that I wanna showcase the finish more than like the details I can put on it. I do have water slides for them, but that's as far as it goes. All right, there's that like that. You can see it. Whoop, whoop. That. Let me take this off real quick. That on the. So everything goes the way I'm planning on it. You guys probably won't see me panel line on stream for 6 to 8 months, maybe longer. So, because I have at least 5 kits I will not be panel lining on stream, including the one I'm doing now. So let me go grab those other ones real quick so I can show you. In fact, most of the stuff I'm probably going to build on stream is going to be real grades. So, and these are going to be like full on, all out, like fully detailed stuff. So the Strike Freedom already has like gold plated parts on it. So those are normal. But you can see this has a titanium finish on it, which is why they're shiny like that. I could panel line them. I just don't know if I want to. I don't know. Maybe we'll look at it and see. There's a chance we might always do it. I could always test out like on the runner. test the panel liner stuff and see, excuse me, see if it pulls the finish off. It shouldn't with this stuff. This is the new panel liner I got. It's a weathering paint, but you can use it as panel liner, which is why I grabbed it. It's oil based instead of the other stuff. But see, it's like the entire thing. This is part of the inner frame. I'm not worried about that. But like the entire thing is plated or plated. Is that what it's called? Finished. It's a titanium finish on it. So we got that. So that's the Strike Freedom. But we also have the Destiny, which is also titanium finished. So you can see it's got the titanium finish on it. I know it's hard to tell in the plastic, but... and then I have water slides for both of them. Or I should have water slides for both of them. I'm pretty sure I have water slides for both of them. I have them somewhere, because I have the regular ones built. I have the regular ones built, but I never put water slides on them, so I know I have water slides for them. So we have those. But then on top of that, we also have this. This is the Wings of Light effect for the Strike Freedom. Hey, Inked Barbie, how's it going? You're welcome. Did you get everything figured out with that? Oh, I'm sorry, this is the Wings of Light for the Destiny. Not for the Strike Freedom. And this one comes with a stand too. So we got those. Is it working better for you now? And then we also got the Wings of Light for the Strike Freedom. Ooh, thank you for this, for subscribing for, at tier 1 for 1 month. I appreciate that. Did you stream today? And then these are the wings for the Strike Freedom. That's awesome. I'm glad you got it fixed. Sorry I couldn't be more to help. I tried everything in the book to get that working for you. But I'm glad you got it fixed either way. We were playing video games yesterday. What did we do yesterday? Yesterday we did Mario Maker 2. Then the day before that we did Fortnite. But today we are building a model because I love building models. No, don't worry. I appreciate that you were looking for me. Yeah, of course. Not a problem at all. I've had a lot of issues with Fortnite settings lately. I have an issue where mine keeps randomly going from 240 FPS and 0 ping, and dropping for some reason all the way down to 30 FPS, and like between 30 and 60 ping, without changing a setting whatsoever. I have to completely reset it. So I gotta like leave the game and then start it back up. It's such a pain. And it doesn't always fix it, which sucks, but no clue why it's happening or what's causing it. I know a few other people who've had the same issue. They don't know what's causing it either. But for the most part, it normally runs pretty good. You know what? I feel that. I play Lego Fortnite sometimes to help me with my anxiety disorder. Because I have you know what? Let me move this microphone because it keeps hitting me in the head. So we're going to put it this way. And turn it like that. There we go. That should be better. I have anxiety disorder and panic attacks, and sometimes playing Lego Fortnite helps me with that too, so. Which Lego Fortnite are you playing? Because there's two of them now, right? There's like the Grand Theft Auto type one, and then there's the Lego Fortnite World, right? Nice. Yeah, that's the one I like playing. Is the old one. I like that they have the combos back in it now in that mode. This is so weird for me considering the last few Gundams I built were bigger kits. So I didn't have to deal with like these tiny parts. You know what? That could be true. I know I do. And it comes out in more than anything, it comes out with my building of kits. When I build my models, you'll see the OCD. Like I am extremely detailed when it comes to like cleaning up parts. I've made like teeny tiny mistakes before on a kit and just given it to my son after I finished building it so that he could have it, and then bought another one so I can redo it. Sometimes I spend like 5 or 10 minutes just putting a water slide into place or a decal. So yeah, I definitely have some OCD too. But then there's other times where it's like I don't have OCD and it's just and it doesn't come to like this stuff. It's like when I play the Lego Fortnite, or if I do Minecraft or something like that, like one of those survival games, like I just rush through it. I don't try to get like all detailed and stuff because like I don't care about it that way. But like with my models and stuff, I really care about it. Ooh, I can understand that. Yeah, painting designs on nails, I'm sure. I paint details on my models too, and I get really OCD with that also. I'll show you an example here in a second. So like right here on this thing, you see the blue on its eyes? It's not focusing. Come on, focus. I know you can see the detail of the blue, but you can't see the black behind it. I don't know why my camera won't focus. Come on. Anyway, there's like the blue of the eyes, and then there's black in there also. And like it took me like 15 minutes to paint the eyes because I would get like a small spot of like black in the blue, or I would get a small spot of blue in the black. And like nobody would ever notice it because they're always looking at it from far away, or they're seeing it in the video or something. But like when it comes to me, like I will always see that. Like my eyes would just go straight to that imperfection, and I'll be like, "Oh my god, I need to fix it." So I literally repainted the eyes multiple times just so that I can make sure that that was not showing up. Yeah, I built a lot of models. I'll show you in a second. I have a lot more to build still too. Building models helps with my anxiety and my I panic also. It helps calm me down. Makes me feel better. Less anxious for sure. Which is funny considering how much detail goes into it, but it gives me a chance to like focus my mind on something else. Which could be why I'm so like OCD when it comes to it, is because I'm like trying to clear my mind of other stuff, so. And I have multiple Gundams I'm building at once. Like, I got this one I'm building on stream, and then I got another one that I'm building off stream, and then I have like 7 or 10 or something like that that I got to do decals on. So I started doing a new way of like doing the builds, is I now do the decals while I'm building them, because it takes less time for me to do that than to go back through and do like 200 water slides on it. Oh, let's see. Guess I have OCD with everything at times. I have a whole storage factory in Lego with every row over. Oh my god, that is actually. I started doing that at one point in Lego Fortnite. And then like I had my world open to like my brother, my niece, my nephew, and my son, and it just got completely disorganized in like one day. And I was like, you know what? I can't do it. I'll drive myself nuts. I will drive myself nuts. So like, I build a lot. I have a lot of kits up here I built. Like everything on this top shelf right here, I built those. All of these I built, except this one right above my finger. That is a action figure. I built all of these. I built all of these, except this one right here and this one right here are action figures, but there's models behind them. These down here are action figures. These are a bunch of Legos I built recently. Those are all Legos I built recently. These are action figures, but that's a model. There's a couple of models on here. There's a few more models over there. So I built a lot. Here's a model right here. On the other side of this, you can't really see it. This is one I got to take a video of for TikTok. I don't normally show my office too much because it's a little bit clustered at the moment, but those are all models I have to build. You can see the models. There's a bunch of models up here at the top. Like those are all need to be built. I've got a stack of models right here I need to build. I got a stack of models right here I need to build. This stack right here. That stack right, come on, right. Oh my goodness, right there. There's actually 3 stacks there in a row. So I got a ton of models to build. We figured it out recently. It's something like 150. It can be. It can be. Most of them are pretty cheap. Like the one I'm building right now on stream, that was about $35, I think. This one that I've been working on my own, this one was about 45 to 50 bucks. But then I have other ones, like I have a couple right here in a stack that are like $120 each. So some of them can be expensive, some of them are cheaper, but I will tell you that I have spent a lot of money on models. But I mean, I build them and I have fun doing them, and people enjoy seeing them. I put them on, I obviously I do it on stream. I put them on TikTok and Instagram and Blue Sky and stuff like that. So, but I just love collecting stuff. I have a bunch of Mario plushies up there. I have a couple others sitting over here that are too big to hang. I got little Mario action figures here. I got like a Piranha Plant here. I got a Koopa Paratroopa right here. I got a couple of little Gundam figures right here. Like I got these guys. So I just like collecting things. All my bills are paid. That's what's important. So I got these little Gundam cats. So I got 2 of those. I got this little guy that I built recently. I just finished him a couple weeks ago. I got to do a video of him. So yeah, lots of fun though. I enjoy this stuff. Some of these pieces are really tiny though. Cut this one up first. I can put sticker on this one, sticker on the other one. Sorry, my nose is still a little stuffy, so if you hear me sniffling, I apologize. I hope it doesn't irritate anybody. Ooh, like I said, some of these pieces are really tiny. I will say that I have been building for a long time. I've been building for, when did I start? 2016 again. I started building. So I've been building for 9 years now. And there have been times that I stopped building, but I continued buying stuff. So it's not like I bought all these models in like the last year. These are some of these models I've had for like 7 or 8 years, and I just haven't gotten around to building them. You know what? I can understand that. I actually have to keep my nails cut short because of that. Oh, and you don't have to worry. I understand about your language. I try to speak English as good as I can, but we most of us can't speak English properly to begin with. So you don't have to worry. Let's see, I need sticker 8 and sticker 6. So I'm going these, and hopefully this works well, because I don't know how well these are. That actually worked pretty well. All right, so there's the first sticker down. Six. Bigger paint. That worked pretty well. I have to remember that. The first time I think I've ever used my tweezers for putting down stickers. Oh no, English is my first language. But like a lot of Americans don't speak English properly. But then they want to complain about people who don't speak English at all. It's ridiculous. I'm not one of those people, I promise. I understand that like people are from different areas. Like you probably don't even live in the same area as me. So I understand it. If you don't understand something, just let me know. I'll try to word it in a better way to make it so that you can understand it. Or make it easier for you to understand that, I should say. Not make you understand that. I can't make you understand anything. That's mean. Alrighty. Part 1. Clean this one up and get that in there. Oh, no, that's understandable. I've actually traveled a lot when I was in the military. So it's a little easier for me to understand what other people are saying if English isn't their first language because of that. I've never been to Belgium, though. Alrighty. My son in the other yelling at his friends. What he's yelling about. They go, oh my god! What was that for? Hey!
Sorry.
Is that Renault? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I have lost stuff, yes. I have lost pieces before because these pieces are very tiny. I've lost pieces that took me like 45 minutes to an hour to find. He's cracked, or might be cracked. Alright, well, is what it is. This is a special edition kit. They only come out like once every couple of years, so if it's cracked, it's cracked, and I'm just gonna have to go on from there. I would probably be searching items the whole time. Yeah, you know what? I actually do drop them a lot, though. The good news is that my carpet is gray, so most of the pieces I drop do tend to stick out. So, what can I say? I'm a man-child and I like farts. I'm the same way. Had a little birdie tell you should come say hi. Oh, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. There's a tiny crack in that. Sucks. Probably just from cutting it out. Not broken. So it is what it is. I'll just put it on. Put it on facing the back side, though. That way we'll probably never see that crack. Yeah, that's the one thing that does suck about these clear pieces. They're a harder plastic, so sometimes when cutting them out, they do crack. Everybody's welcome here. I enjoy talking to people and spreading my knowledge of building model kits. In this, that should be better. I will say the pieces do get a lot smaller than this too. Like the parts on the head are really, really tiny. I'll try to find you some tiny head pieces here in a second. All right, let's see. This goes like this. I believe. This goes in here. This. Yeah, you'll never see that cracked piece anyway, and it sticks together really well. It's like cracked right here on the back. And you just like cracked right there in the back. I guess you can see it a teeny tiny bit, but it's held together by this other piece, so it's all good. So, but yeah, I mean, some of the pieces on this are really small. Let's see. Like this piece right here, that goes on the head. Tiny piece right there. So. What are we building? Is it like a mech suit of some sort? Yes, it is a Gundam. Building. I build a lot of Gundams. I do have a nice collection. Here, I'll show you some in a moment. That is actually pretty funny. A lot of this stuff does transfer over. Like I have glass files that can be used for doing nails also. See, got a few different glass files. They could all be used for doing nails. You're not missing out on anything. You can stop by whenever. I try to build more often, but this is the first time in like a month, I think, that I've built on stream. I have thrown stuff away on accident too. I have thrown stuff away on accident. So this is the one, like this is the frame for the one we're building now. This is the one arm that we just finished. This is what I'm building on my spare time right now. So I do this on my own. This one's a lot bigger. It's still got some tiny parts, but it's still a lot bigger. And then I have like a bunch of other ones. Yeah. Here's my collection. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Is it Renault? Is that how you say it? I'm sorry if I butcher names. I'm horrible at it. Names are one thing I am actually really bad at. So these are some of the models I've built. I also build Legos. Those are Legos. These are Legos. But like I built all these up here. There's some models up here, models up here, models right here. This is a model I just finished a few weeks ago. There's a couple other models back there behind my Pokemon stuff. And then I have a bunch of model kits over here I gotta build. Like this right here. That right there, there's 3 stacks that tall right there. I got a bunch of models right here I need to build. I just, like, I have so many, I just don't have anywhere to put them at the moment. I just have boxes of models all over the place. So, I got a model right here I finished a few weeks ago. This is another one I just finished a few weeks ago, too. So, yeah, I build a lot. I spend a lot of my free time building, too. So, I do enjoy it, though. Yeah, this is just a Star Wars Lego. Why is TikTok deactivating? I'm literally on the screen talking. It's like, hey, deactive or inactivity detected. But yeah, so I have this is a Lego set. That's the let me fix this real quick. Why this happens. So silly. Here we go. So that's a Lego set, but I do have a couple of Star Wars models also. It's a TIE fighter and a TIE interceptor. So they're made by Bandai, which is who makes these model kits I'm building now. So, but I enjoy them. They're a lot of fun. I just like taking them from these runners and building a whole figure out of it, and then I add my own detail to it. I add water slides to them, panel liner, and stuff like that, and it looks really good. I just like the way it looks when it's done. They're pretty. All right, so the next thing this wants me to do is put a hand on, but I don't think we're going to do a hand right now because I think I have to pull the hand off to do the armor anyway. So we'll see. So this one goes, how does this? Back like that, and then down like that. So there's one arm done. Now we got to do the other arm. I got to do one of these real quick first, though. Got to do another one of those. We need G and E. G14 and... Oh, just G14. Is right here. And then E, 6, 7, and 8. Yeah, so all these models I built, all these Gundams, they are based off of a anime / manga called Gundam. Been around for 46 years now. The original Gundam came out in 1979. Hey, yeah, you can ask me some questions. Mr. Koa, is that how you say it? You can ask me some questions. I will answer them to the best of my ability. I don't know if you guys can hear my son screaming in the... All I hear is, oh no! No. 46. 46, not 26. "46 is only a little older than me. I know it does not look it, but I am going to be 41 years old this year." I think you have a good mic because I don't hear any screams. I don't hear the sniffling. Oh, you know what? That's probably... I have some filters set up on... I can tell you right now, TikTok probably hears it really good, but like the purple app and the red app, I do not think those hear them because I have a couple of filters set up on my mic on there. I don't have them set up on the other one. Hello from Russia. Hello. Hello from America. I do not know how to say that name, so I'm going to attempt to butcher this. Is that Salaga? Is that what it's supposed to be? Do you know the new Singer pliers from Steady? I have seen them. I do not have them. I have seen the new ones. Actually, I think you can get them on Amazon. You're talking about the single blade ones? Thank you for liking the live too. I appreciate that. I look early 30s. Thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, I am the ripe old age of almost 41. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Renault, did I thank you for subscribing? I can't remember if I did or not. Just so you guys know, I do not always build. I play video games on stream too. We play Fortnite, Mario Maker. Let's see what else. The First Descendant. There's a new game that just came out a couple weeks ago that we played on stream that was really cool. We might play again. It's called Mecha Breaker or Mecha Break, something like that. Which is kind of like basically if Gundam was Overwatch. But yeah, those nippers, they look pretty cool. I don't have them. Yeah, I enjoy Fortnite. I'm not the best at it. I'm not the worst at it. Like there were games on Friday when we were playing that I had like 17 kills. And then there were games on Friday where I had like 4 kills or no kills. So, the beginning of the night on Friday was really good. We were playing, me and my brother were playing and we did, see. In the first 6 games, we had a win rate of 50%. And we had top 2 finishes in 5 of the 6 games. And then I had a KD that night pretty high. It was about 16 to 1 for most of the night. And then towards the end of the night, I like the game started getting really sweaty. I was still getting a decent amount of kills, but oh, you're gonna build a Gundam now? What Gundam are you working on? You know, I will say the one thing that sucks about living in an apartment complex is hearing my neighbors climb around all the time. People above me, it's consistently just nothing but boom, boom. Sounds of like kids hitting the floor as they fight with each other. Pink Mansion or a roller coaster? That sounds either one. Oh yeah, have you guys played the first Descendant at all yet? It's a pretty cool game. It's free to play. It's kind of like Fortnite where you buy skins for your characters. There are characters that you can buy, but you unlock all the characters too. It just depends on if you're impatient or you don't mind the grinding. But just so you guys know, if you do start playing that, or if you are playing it now, I am actually a creator with Nexon. So if you do play or you start playing, you can always use my code in that. When you purchase something, I'll get points. So it doesn't cost you anything extra. But it's kind of like being a Epic partner. It's a pretty fun game. I haven't played it recently, like in the last few weeks. I was on it last night. The new season starts in a couple days, so I'll probably jump on it at some point next weekend. I finished the battle pass and everything, and like they brought out some new stuff and a new character. I just haven't had a lot of time to play it. My anxiety was through the roof recently, so I was kind of keeping to myself. In fact, I think this is the most I've streamed in the last 2 weeks is the most I've streamed in the last few months. I need to jump back into Lego Fortnite too. I haven't played that in a few weeks also. That would be fun to do. My nephew's been asking me about getting back into that for a while. Hey, John Boy, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. This goes like this. How's it going, John Boy? You having a good mosh pittings? If anybody knows the random stuff I talk about sometimes, then you're old. Because that is from Adam Sandler's very first is it his first one? It may have been his second. Comedy CD. Having a great day. That's awesome to hear. You know what? I can understand that. Yeah. There's a lot of people that I like watching, but they stream later in the evening when I'm like going to bed, and I'm like, man, I really want to watch them, but I can't because their schedule doesn't line up with me either, even though they live like south of me. So they're in the same time zone. They just stream later at night. You love Adam Sandler movies? I love Adam Sandler movies too. I'm so looking forward to the new Happy Gilmore. I said Happy Gilmore. I meant Billy Madison. Yeah, I did see the new Goonies coming out too. I hope they don't ruin that also. We'll see. I don't know. Some of the new movies that they're doing sequels to have been really good. Like I loved the new Ghostbusters movies. I thought they were amazing. All right, so we'll put that up there. Start here, go through there, and then we'll have the whole body done. Another movie that was a sequel that just came out that I really liked was the new Beverly Hills Cop. That was a fantastic movie. I thought it was absolutely hilarious. So many sequels to 80s movies coming out or came out recently. I kind of love it. That's because I was born in the 80s. So I grew up with a lot of that stuff. Oh, I kind of jumped the gun on that. I only needed to make 2 of these here. And then we're here and do it, but it's all good. All right, so let's see. 4 and 8. So just so you guys know, I normally only stream on the weekends. Because I got a lot going on during the week. I still work a full-time job, unfortunately. So, but I am trying to grow. And it is slowly happening. So that's good too. Because I can tell you this much, I love streaming, whether it's video games or building models. I love streaming. I love talking to my viewers and stuff. So if I can, I want to try to make this a full-time thing. It is something I enjoy, yes. There. 17. That's the last E I need, right? Oh, yeah, when they pull bundles out, that can get a little frustrating. I wish I was born in the 90s. I lived through the 90s. I was already a man by the time the 90s came. I'm not that old. But I was a teenager through the 90s. Through most of the 90s, actually. I do it based on the pictures. I used to be able to speak some Japanese, because I lived in Japan for a little bit. And this is in Japanese. The newer kits, I'll show you. Newer kits come with English translations in them. They started that about 10 years or so ago. One that has English translations in it. No, this one. In a second. This one is. This one's a brand new one that I just got in today. And it's did it come out? It came out this year. No, this came out in 2019 apparently. So these ones, see, it's got English translations in it. There's yellow, green, green, which these translations actually don't work on this because this is a different color kit than what's actually in the model thing right now. But you see, like, down here towards the bottom, it says symbols used in these. Oh, wait, I don't think I can get that close enough. Up here, we'll do it this way. There's English translations down in the bottom, symbols used in the instructions, and then it has it all there. So they started doing that. It may have been about 2019 now that I think about it. They started putting English translations in the models because they started getting a lot bigger in the US at that point. But the older kits are just Japanese. Yeah, I lived in Japan for 18 months. I was in the military, in the Marine Corps. I haven't used it since I left Japan in 2008, so I don't remember much about it. Or, I mean, I don't remember much of how to speak it. G. 1 and G. Like, I know some common sayings like Ohio Gozaimasu and the Dajebu, stuff like that. Like, just common things. But there is a lot I forgot. Baka, obviously. You go to a lot of cons. I've been to a few. I haven't been to a ton. We have one near me. It's a fan expo that goes every March. We're not going to be able to make it this year because my son's going to be at his mom's. But yeah, we go to that. There's a couple other ones that are near us in the fall. We might go to one of those. We'll see. Side first because the little side I think is track last time. Yeah, I love the Japanese culture. I always have. One of the reasons I volunteered to go there when I was in the military. Funniest thing though, I built Gundams when I was in high school. And I build Gundams now, but I didn't build Gundams when I went to Japan, and I forgot that Gundam was a thing when I lived in Japan. And so I never did anything with Gundams while I was there. And I kicked myself in the ass every single day that I wasn't smart enough to remember that stuff. I lived there. Because that's like my dream is to go back now so that I can enjoy Gundam stuff while I'm there. I do have a pretty huge collection. I'll show them in a few moments. 7, right? Yeah, 7. This is another one I'm building right now. So, this is the Master Grade Blitz. Gundam Seed. And then I got the legs done for it too. Which I have to put water slides on. I got to do the hip joints for them and put water slides on them. You can tell this one's a lot bigger than the one I'm working on right now. I heard a fart. See? The leg is the size of the whole body. I did not realize that that was so small. Let me sound alert. First off, whoop. All right, let's test this again and see if it looks bigger. You just woke up? What do you mean you just woke up? I thought you were in there playing video games. It really does depend. Let's see. The one I'm building now, because of the fact that I'm not using like a lot of the I'm not doing a lot of the stuff I normally do with them. Like I'm not doing the panel lining, I'm not doing water slide decals and stuff like that. This one will probably take me like maybe 15 hours. This one, where did my thing go? This one right here, that one took me about 100 hours. This one right here, we built that one on stream, and I want to say that one took about 25 hours to do. I haven't done water slides on it yet. This one I built on my own with water slides. This is at about 40 hours, I think, maybe a little longer. This one I'm working on now. This guy will probably be about the same, maybe about 40 hours. This has a lot of black on it though. So with having a lot of black on it, it does not take a lot of panel lining on it, so it's a little quicker that way. But yeah, this one's the one I've done the most detail on. It's got panel lining, water slides, paint. I took a lot of time doing it. It's also the first one I really did panel lining and water slides on. So I finished that one back in 2021, and it takes me a lot less time to do that stuff now. I also have changed the way that I have built since I started doing that. My hair looks so long. By the way, I do not have a mullet. My hair is just long all the way around. So, it's just goofy this morning or this afternoon. But yeah, some of them take a while, some of them don't take as long. This one right here, that one took me about 15 hours. I had panel lining on it also, but it wasn't a real grade. This one's a real grade. So this one has a lot more detail on it and stuff, a lot more parts, so it takes a bit longer to do. If I was panel lining and doing water slides on this one, it'd probably be about 25 hours. So, sorry, I wasn't trying to scare anybody. I was just testing out my sounds. So, but yeah, I mean, sometimes they take a while, sometimes they don't. It depends on how much detail and stuff I have to put into it. Like what all I'm doing to it. Like I got this guy right here. This guy took me like an hour and a half to build, maybe. That was because I was waiting for panel lining to dry. So, and that's a Gundam also. It's a Haro unit from Gundam. So, yeah, it all depends. This guy right here took me probably about 20 hours, 15, 20 hours, something like that. And I haven't done water slides on him yet, so. But I did recently start doing water slides while I build, which saves me a little bit of time, which is why this guy's got a bunch of stickers and or decals on him and stuff already. So, but yeah, it just depends. And then I've got these guys. Which are easily going to take me at least 100 hours each. I got this guy, which came in last week. This isn't a Gundam. This is a third-party kit. That's the Lizard. And then this one is the Nemesis. They're made by the same company. And both kits have at least 900 pieces in them. So they're going to take a long time. Oh. I've got some friends who have been building the Nemesis for about 2 weeks now. And they've done a lot of work to them, and they're nowhere near finishing them. So, yeah, they're heavy too. When that box came in, that box was like 20-some pounds. They both came in last Sunday. So, I enjoy them though. It's a lot of fun. I love building. When I first started building, it did not take me as long. Like, I could build a real grade, which is what this kit is, in about 12 hours. But I didn't do any of the stuff I'm doing now where I'm, like, cleaning up these little nub marks, which makes them look better, but it also makes, like, the parts move better, too. A master grade would take me probably about 20 hours. Which is this bigger kit that I'm working on is a master grade. But now with doing this, and then I do the panel lining, I do water slides, I do paint on them. With all this stuff I do on them, it takes more and more time. Which makes it even more impressive that this kit and this kit So the two I'm working on right now are my 7th and 8th kit that I've built this year already. In the last 2.5 months. There it is. Looking for my brush. No. I mean, I have been doing it for a while. That's one of the reasons it moves fast for me. Excuse me. Come on. If I hadn't been doing them so long, it'd probably take me longer. And I could also tell you that if I was actually building on a regular basis, I'd probably be a lot faster. But I've taken time off from building. I was talking about that earlier. Like last year, all I built last year was like maybe 8 kits the entire year, and I'm already on my 7th and 8th kit this year. It's actually the most I build in a while. I need to build them though. Like, I've got so many kits to build that if I was continually building only 8 kits a year or less, it would take me like 10 years to build all my kits easily. 15 years to build everything I have. I don't want to have some of these kits. Some of these kits I've already had for like 7 years. I want to move on to new stuff. Plus, I know if I don't build all these, at some point my son's going to start asking me if he can have them. I'm like, no, these are mine. What? Out of here. You have your own kits. Go build your own kits. He does have his own kit, though. He actually has a lot he has to build. Not as many as me, but he still has a ton. The way I look at it, bills are paid. We still get to have like vacations and fun time like that. Can't take my money with me when I leave, so I might as well enjoy my time here. Build models. But yeah, that one that I said took me 100 hours, I started that in August of 21 and finished it in November of 21. And I worked on it multiple days a week. The water slides that I got for that too, there was just so many of them. The water slides alone probably took me about 30 hours because there was so many water slides that go with it. Just so you guys know, water slides, if you don't know what they are, they're decals. They're also called water decals. Which all Gundams come with like stickers and stuff like that, but I don't like using the stickers. I'm using it on this one because I don't have water slides for it because I'm not planning on using anything outside of like the ones that go in these joints. Like there's little stickers that go in these joints that I'm putting on. And that's it. Like I'm not putting on any of the other stickers that go with it. So like there's a chrome sticker that's supposed to go right here on that thing. I'm not going to do that. But like all these right here, all the stickers or all the decals you see on this guy, these are all water slides. So I buy snacks for the wife. What are you talking about? My brother knows that problem all too well. He's big into Lego, like Lego Technical. He was also building, not building enough, so his sets are... Yeah, that's how mine are. Like, I have sets just sitting all over my office. So, like, all of these right here, there's like 3 stacks of these right here. The entire shelf unit in my closet is filled with Gundams. I've got a stack of Gundams here. I got a stack of Gundams right over here behind me. There's 2 stacks of Gundams inside the closet down. So, like, I have a lot of Gundams to build. They're all over the place. More snacks? I buy you snacks all the time. What are you talking about? Why are you harassing me about snacks? You have an NYCC RX-93? I don't know if I know that one. I do have I have a couple of RX-93s, but I don't think I have the NYCC. Do I? Just realized my camera's still up. I don't think I have. I don't think I have one from there. I have the RX-93FF, which is from the based off the statue in one of the cities in Japan. And I have the real grade RX-93, and then I have the real grade RX-93V. What's called? V2. I knew. I collect a lot of figures too, but I collect a lot more Gundams than I collect figures. Like, you can see some of them on the thing behind me. I have, like, Dragon Ball figures. I have, One Piece figures. And I have, Demon Slayer figures. And then I have, like, some World of Warcraft Dragon figures and stuff, too. Some Ninja Turtle figures. Let's see. Let's see if I can find that real quick. Medicos, you said? Oh, let's see. Have I seen any of these? My nephews. Oh, I may have seen some of these. My nephew is big into JoJo, so yeah, I think a couple of these are ones he wanted. You have JoJo's tats? I have a World of Warcraft tat. I plan on getting some Gundam tats eventually too. I have a lot of figures that I bought from Japan. I try to get them There's a store near us that sells action figures. I try to go there. But every now and then I might jump onto Hobby Link Japan and buy some stuff off of there because they got like the parts are marked down, or the figures are marked down like, sorry, I had to have some water. Um the figures are marked down a lot, but sometimes the shipping's a little expensive. That's why if I'm going to buy something, I make sure I buy a few things in bulk because sometimes the shipping can be like $35. And I'm like, oh, I bought this figure or this Gundam model off of there, and it saved me like $25. But then I'm spending like $35 to ship, and I'm like, crap, it's basically the same price. I might as well have just gotten it from here. Or I could have gone to like one of the stores by me and bought the figure for cheaper because I wouldn't have had to pay the shipping. So yeah, I always make sure if I buy from Hobby Link or any place in Japan, honestly, that I make sure that what I'm doing is buying a few in bulk because the shipping's so much. Now the nice thing is there is a website called P Bandai, which is where I got like my special edition kits, like the one I'm building right now. This is a P Bandai. Thankfully, shipping from there is only $10 because they ship it into a U.S. port, and then the U.S. port they have a group here, their own little Bandai US that they ship it into, and that saves them money because they're just shipping it to themselves, and then they put the price of the shipping into the states for they put it in the kit itself, and then what they do is they charge you $10 FedEx to ship it to wherever you live, so it's a flat rate. But they do free shipping on any order over like a certain amount. And I have a big package coming in sometime between tomorrow and Wednesday that is coming from them, and it was free shipping because I ended up spending so much on there. They mostly specialize in like in Gundam stuff, but they do have a lot of other stuff on there. Like there's a bunch of like Kamen Rider and One Piece stuff on there right now. They sell Godzilla stuff because Tamashii Nations is a part of them. Um, they sell Dragon Ball figures. Um, like they have the Daima figures on there right now. There's Super Saiyan 4 Goku from Daima is on there. And then they might still have Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta on there. Which, sorry if I just spoiled that for anybody. Because I know that's a new thing, but it came out a few weeks ago, so. And it was all over the internet when that came out, so. But yeah, they sell all kinds of stuff on there. They sell some Kirby stuff on there. Sometimes they have Pokemon stuff. Because Bandai makes Pokemon model kits and stuff too, so. But yeah, I'm on there probably once a week because they have new Gundam stuff coming out all the time. There's actually a couple of new Gundam kits that were just on there a couple of days ago. I was thinking about maybe picking one up, but I don't yet. But I enjoy this stuff. It brings me a calming sense of bliss. And then, like I said, my son got into it too, so like, it gives us something to do together sometimes. I don't build with him as much as I should, and normally when he builds and he wants me to build with him, I usually just do panel lining. Or not panel lining, water slides on some of my other kits I haven't finished them on yet. Because I use like paints and solvents and stuff on my models. I wear a mask when I do it. He doesn't have a mask. I'm not gonna make him wear a mask while we sit at the same table and build. That's silly. So I just use I just do the other stuff. It works easier that way. Those stickers. I put this. There's one. Ooh, that did not just happen. Sticker just stuck to the page. Sorry. It's okay because there's going to be something holding it in place, so. Ready. Leo. I'm going to head out and get some food. Hey, that sounds good. Oh, wait, hang on a second. Yeah, it is like art after I'm done. One of the things I love about it. I might still be here when you get back. Let's see, I've only been live for how long now? About 2 hours. I'll probably go a little bit longer. Um, but yeah, swing on by. I go live every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday is usually around 9 o'clock Eastern time. And then Saturdays I try to get on at noon, but lately I've been streaming in the evenings on Saturdays also. I usually start around 8 or 9 Eastern time then too. And then Sundays I try to get on around noon also, but once again, I've been streaming later. So but yeah, just look for me when you go or when I go live. You followed me, so you'll be able to see when I'm live now. But thanks for stopping by. I appreciate that. Enjoy your foods. We actually need to start dinner soon, too. There's that. One up. About to have both arms done, and then we're going to start on armor pieces. Are really small. If I had long nails, I would not be able to do this. Because like I have to keep them like right above the nail so that I can file it. But I also hold it against my thumb with my other finger. So yeah, I would not be able to do this if I had longer nails. They're barely short enough now. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. And thanks for the follows. All right. This one out real quick. Yeah, this one didn't crack this time, so I'm going to assume it's just because the way I cut it off with the runner last time. I will warn you guys in advance, when we play Fortnite, we try to keep it chill, but sometimes we get a little, you know, heated. So if you're here for those, and it's a lot different than me building, and you're here, motherfucker, shit like that. Just know that happens, but also know that most of the time we're having fun and we're laughing. Well, I'm laughing anyway, especially at my brother, because he plays with me. Yeah, she was telling me she has long nails. I just almost launched that. These pieces will be a lot harder to find if I drop them because they're clear. TikTok hasn't tried to end itself again lately. That's good. Tried to close itself earlier. Big mad about it. I don't know why it continually tries to do that. I was literally on screen at the time talking to him, and it's like, oh, we sent, or there's inactivity on your stream. Like, what? Alrighty. I need to get new balancers out. These ones are about spent. Grab them here in a second. I go through a few of these. Holy crap, that was loud. And that's my son, right on cue. I'm just talking about him. What do you mean bye? Where are you going? this, goes like this. Like that.
Sorry, I farted.
There we go. This, and it's like that. This on here. Like I said, we're not doing hands just yet. There we go. Now we have the full inner frame done. Cross those and get a couple more balancers out. Yeah, I gotta buy these all the time. I go through them so quickly. You know what? Oh, I didn't even see that. You have to talk to Amanda. I think she said something about Rotini. Oh. But we had the salad last night. I don't know. We might still have salad. I'm not sure. Okay, bye. All right. There's that. Put that there. Let me shake some of these nubs on into the trash that are on here. See all the trash on there. Alright, there's that. You know what? I'm going to take a short break because I have to go potty. And I will be right back. I'm going to end the TikTok stream now, though, because it's been 2 hours.
Sorry, I farted.
Alrighty, so there's that. And I will be back in a few. Alright, be back shortly. You. All right, we're gonna work on the right leg first. It looks like we need. Thank you, thank you. So, what are you guys getting into today? Anything exciting? 7, which is. Oh, I dropped it. Thankfully, it's red, clear, and big. More seat right there, which is. Okay. Oh, let's see. Oh, how is the new Captain America? I have not seen that yet. It's already nighttime for me, so I'm doing all I'm doing. Oh, you know what? It's evening for us now. It's 5:30, so I'll be building a little bit longer, and then it will be time for dinner. And we're just gonna chill around. That bouncing Kirby is awesome. My wife will love it. She loves Kirby. All right, let's see. Decent there. E. Oh, it's right. Yeah, this does go a lot faster when I don't have to like panel line and everything and just wait for people to dry and then clean them up so that I can do stuff to them. Trim them out and then add them onto the thing and then we're done. And 5 light pink, I believe. Oh yeah, it's right here. A5. Alrighty. It's already 10:30 for you. That is late. We'll agree with that. Don't read. Let's see. I enjoy it. A lot of moving parts. Quite a few callbacks to the Incredible Hulk. Yeah, that makes sense. I figured there would be, considering it's like a sequel to it. No spoilers. Son has this tendency to see movies, then he'll come home and he'll be like, "Oh my god, you never guessed what happened." And no, well, no, I just want to tell you this one part. No. Where do you live that it's already 10:30 for you? Are you in Belgium? Should be further that, right? Belgium, it's 11:30, I think. Yeah, that kid just loves spoiling movies. I don't know why. He'll try telling me about anime. He'd be like, "Hey, have you seen the new season of Demon Slayer?" I'd be like, "No, I haven't watched it." I'd be like, "Oh my god, you're gonna love it. There's this part that happens where," and I'll be like, "Shut your mouth and stop trying to spoil things. I just want to talk about it." Okay, wait till I see it, and then we can talk about it. Forget about it by then. Well, don't forget about it then. You're in Belgium as well. Nice. I thought they were a little further behind, but actually that seems about right. Or further ahead, not behind. You guys are further ahead than us. So what's the future like? All right, let's. This goes right here like that. This. Yep. My wife's in there making dinner. Or I join. Been having a little bit of anxiety today. That's one of the reasons I wanted to build that, and the fact that I haven't done it in a few weeks. always nice to have chill streams like this because it's like you guys get to talk to me. I'm paying a lot more attention because like I'm not in the middle of a game. I'm not like listening to other people talk to me while I'm trying to talk to you and stuff like that. So it's a little more interactive with me. Now it's a little different when I play Mario Maker though. Because like with Mario Maker, I'm just playing by myself. I can pause the game, I can look at chat and read and talk to you guys that way too. But building gives me a little bit more freedom to interact with you guys, which is what I really like about streaming. I like talking to people, sharing my knowledge, stuff like that. You haven't seen any flying cars? Oh man, I hope they would be done by now. I don't know. Maybe we got a little bit more time. George Jetson was just born last year, so I'm sure we got a few years yet. I want to spoil one thing that's now been introduced to the MCU that you've known about for years. Doesn't give the plot away, not entirely. I know. You're already going to tell me it's adamantium. I know it got introduced in this movie. That's not a spoiler. They talked about that in the trailer. Dinner is Rittoni. Rittoni pasta with meat sauce and garlic bread. There was no way adamantium wasn't going to be introduced into the MCU pretty soon, considering the fact that Wolverine is now a part of the MCU. So they were going to have to explain it at some point. Yeah, they mentioned it at one point in the trailer. It was like really short, but I'm pretty sure they also mentioned it in the Eternals. I haven't seen the Eternals, but I'm pretty sure it was mentioned in the Eternals also. Because that was the whole plot of this, was that they were going after the thing from Eternals, right? The Celestial. That's good. Falcon and the Winter Soldier was a good show. I liked it. Right on here. Big gun. There it is. 400 grit. All right, there. That's better. Now it's clean. There we go. Much better, much better. There was a big white spot from where I had trimmed off that one piece. Now it's all gone. There's a big white spot right here. This just goes right that. This up. I don't remember the last movie I saw in theaters. I lied. Yes, I do. It was Deadpool. Deadpool and Wolverine. I saw that in. My son really wants to watch that movie, but he's only 13, and I'm like, listen. I was like, it's not because of the violence. I was like, it's 100% got to do with the things they talk about in the movie. First off, you don't need to be hearing that stuff. And second of all, I'm not explaining to you what it is. Eternals was an okay movie. I did not see it. I know they canceled it. The sequel, I mean. And I heard the Blade movie was put on a temporary hold because they wanted to make it a love story, love action movie. And they wanted to like abandon the horror aspect of it. And like the director was like really mad about it and was like, I'm not making this movie if we have to do it the way you want to do it. So finally they're like, all right, let's sit down, let's talk about this. Try to get this made. Now I guess they're on the same page. See how it goes. I guess they're rewriting the movie now. Alrighty. All whose questions should be about what's for dinner. My sons, they are sometimes, if that's who you're talking about. Or he'll come in and be like, can I have a snack? And I'm like, dude, you're 13. Go get a snack. Heck. What the heckies? Go get some foods. I'm not keeping you from eating. Like, you're 13 years old, go get something to eat. Just make sure it's healthy and not like, I'm going to have nothing but a shit ton of chocolate. I'd say at least they didn't knock on my door 46 times today. Did that a couple weeks ago. It was like every 5 minutes he was knocking on the door, and I'm like, dude, you need. Want something to eat. Hey, whatever works. Just building and lurking. Right there. Alrighty. Alright, Rooney. This is just about done. It's coming to the Twitch chat. Basically. There. Now we got part of a little footsie. Knock the piece on the floor. Why is it? Did I not cut that piece out? Pretty sure I did not. I did not. I'm gonna cut that piece out real quick. So some of these kits, like, I understand what I'm doing on them just because of the fact that I've built so many of these kits in the past. I know what, like, the sign or the symbols are that they're using. Like this little symbol right here, those two little triangles. I know it's hard to see, but those little triangles right there mean to cut the piece out or cut the nubs off from the bottom of the piece. It's kind of hard to tell, but you can see that the nub is, come on, nubs go underneath it. Come on. All right. This. Yeah, you really do. I mean, it's the same thing with Legos. I built Legos for so long that I just like. Sometimes I don't even pay that much attention to the instruction manual, which is also why I have to go back through and rebuild certain sections because I'm like, oh crap, I messed this up. I've done that with Gundams too. I'll be like, oh, I know what I need to do here. And then I'll just go ahead and build. And then I'll be like, oh, I either forgot to put something on or I put it on the wrong way or something like that. Sometimes I'm simply just a little distracted. There we go. Okay, this is not going together the way it's supposed to. Okay. Alrighty. Alrighty. I heard a fart.
Sorry, I farted.
There's a visual nub stuff at the bottom. It'll be alright though. Not horrible. It's not the end of the world. This. Alright, so there is a strong possibility. I'm still throwing around the idea of doing Gundam builds during the week. Alright, well, as soon as I finish with these steps right here, I'll get onto it. When he was a kid, he used to always eat Egos while playing with his Legos. When you tried to take the Ego, he'd say, Lego my Ego. I don't think that's true. I think you're making that up. I guess it is how it goes. So now, you have a foot. Oop. Not good. Oop. Oh, all right. That's pretty good. No, there's a little thing that stops it there. Anyway, his foot can move multiple ways. Oh. Oi. It's just hilarious because I'm gonna finish this up. I'm gonna go eat dinner, and then later tonight I'm gonna be working on this other kit. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing Gundam builds on weekdays, like Wednesday, Thursdays. And then like maybe once on the weekends. That way we can get these done a little faster too. That way it's not consistently just me building once every couple of weeks. But that way we're like, oh hey, it's build night. Knock out like 3 or 4 hours worth of building in one night on stream. Although that would take away from my other stuff that I do off stream, but that's okay. I'm not worried about that. I'll figure out stuff for that too. I like that. First. Because like on the days I stream video games on the weekends, I could always build Gundams in those nights. Who's on right? Just looking to see who we might raid afterwards. We'll probably end up raiding Ruthless. I usually raid him on Sundays because he's doing community games. Alrighty. Over like this. Yeah, Ruthless should be on for a while still. Clutch Shot's on right now too. We could always raid him, but Clutch Shot has had his stuff set to follower and subscriber only. Could be because he's been getting like botted a lot. Because we only have 5 pieces left to put on. It shouldn't take long. Time of the year. Ugh. So frustrating. So we live on the first floor right next to the garden. And we have this vent that goes outside because that's where our AC is. Every friggin' spring, we get little ants start coming in when it starts getting warm. I gotta take care of that now. And this. It's so frustrating when they come in because it's like we're not messy. We know it's not because of us. It's just like the normal weather stuff. But like it's still like, ew, there's ants coming in through this little vent. And it's just a return vent to the AC unit. Just happens to be located right underneath my desk. Sucks. Be prepared for your body to be put through the ringer, warm then cold, then warm then cold again this week. I looked at the weather and it looked like it was going to be mostly warm throughout the week, and then it was going to cool down again later in the week. So unless it massively changed, I'm not that worried about it. It wasn't going to be massively cold to begin with. 30s from what I saw. A lot better than it was a few weeks ago. Single digits or below. I'm just ready for warm weather. That's what I'm ready for. This goes all the way up. Yeah. This one first. Aye. My model's trying to make me blind. Been watching too much Twinkies. What the heckies? All I'm saying lately. Guess it's a little better since I'm trying to be a little more PG during my streams because I've been getting raided by some bigger family-friendly streamers lately. The last thing I want is them to come in with a bunch of kids and me sitting here like, motherfucking piece of shit. Kids learn a whole new language. And then those people that raid me, their viewers go, well, we're not going to watch you if you're going to raid that person, blah, blah, blah. They start losing viewers, and then yeah, it's bad. That's all good. Like, a lot of them understand because some of them are around my age. They're like, oh, yeah, no, don't worry about it. And then others are like, you better keep it. There's that. And we'll just put these 2 last circle pieces in, and then we're going to be out done for the night. Other fluff and pieces. Yep, basically. Yeah, I mean, I got a disclaimer on mine for a reason. I swear. I also play games that are not always aimed towards kids. Here, I can tell you right now, Last Descendant is not aimed towards kids. I have to put a warning on my stream when I stream that game that there's sexual content because of the way the girls are dressed. What do you mean be on my best behavior? So if they ask me to do any more overtime, as much as I will do as much as I can before I leave. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed part of your stuff. Titties are everywhere. That do be a fact in that game. Oh, okay, okay. I'm ready for vacation. I missed that part. So if they ask me to do any more overtime, I would do as I can before I leave. And I can understand that. Okay. Let's go like this. Right here. That. That one. And up this one. I'm not even gonna lie. Whenever I'm thinking about playing that game, my wife calls it the titty game. I mean, listen, I'm 40. I swear a lot. I swear around my own kid too. But at the same time, that doesn't mean I want him watching some other streamer who swears a lot, because then he'll probably be like, well, if this person's doing it, and this person's doing it, and this person's doing it, I can do it too. And I was like, no, you're not old enough. You can swear when you're older. Not doing it right now. You're not old enough. You're going to get yourself kicked out of school, and then I'm going to have to beat your ass. I'm just joking. I don't hit my kid. Don't forget the booties. There is a whole lot of booties in there too. Oh my gosh. The booties might be nicer than the boobies. Unless you're playing as broken. Oh no, it's not. Okay. This was a regular kit. Unless you're playing as Haley or Enos, the booties are nicer than the boobies. Especially when it's third person, that's all you're looking at is the cheeks. Alrighty. Oops, dropped it. All right, so there we go. That is the last piece for the today that we're going to do. We will be back. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to start implementing this week or if I'm going to wait till next week to start implementing. But we will be at some point soon doing Gundam builds during the week. It is looking really good, though. I love the colors on this thing. It'll look even better once there's more armor on it. But it won't be long. It won't be long until it's fully done. Now that we're doing just armor, it's a lot easier to get stuff taken care of. So we'll probably have next week, maybe next week on Sunday, we'll work on this again, and I'll figure out something for Gundam building outside of the weekends. Or I might just decide something later this week, and you guys might just see me go live randomly on a Wednesday or something. Yeah. So I'm done with this for the night. I'm going to be working on my other Gundam later tonight, because I got to do hip joints and then water slides on the legs, and then start the waist unit. So it's almost done. I need to finish this so I can start that beast, that big beast. But it looks nice so far. I like it. It's coming along nicely. Considering I built 2 arms and then armor on half of the legs, I think there's only like 4 steps left on this. This leg. Oh, I lied. No, I didn't lie. There's only 2 steps left on this for this leg. Then I move on to the next leg. But the next 2 steps have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces. So there's 10 pieces on the next 2 steps. And I think there was like 14 pieces total on the last 5. So, but yeah, we will be back on Friday at the latest. And we'll do some Fortnite on Friday. We'll probably do Fortnite on Fridays, Mario on Saturdays, and then Gundam builds on Sunday. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going to raid Ruthless. So I will see you guys later. I want to thank you all for stopping by. Nice meeting you too. Thank you for all the follows and subscribers today. Thank you all for stopping by. The new people, welcome, welcome. I will see you guys next time as well. It was fun stream, so I'll be back. I'll also be back for more streams if the schedule allows it, but you're an awesome dude for sure. Thank you. I appreciate that. I try to be. A lot of times you will see family and friends in here too, like Tiger. That is my one of my best friends from when I was a kid. Rocky is my wife. Bro is my son. My niece, my nephew, my brother. Those people come in here. I have other friends who come in here too. So I never thought I'd see the day where there's a whole chat about booty cheeks that involved your wife. Are you kidding me? Talks about it more than I do, especially in that game. But yeah, no, definitely swing on by. Definitely swing on by, because we're constantly growing. We're growing a little bit more now than we were over the last few months. I've been doing a lot more to try and reach out and like actually grow, whereas before I was just pressing the live button and that was that. So I'm trying to do to get out there to more people so that more people can come in, because I really do enjoy doing it. I love talking to you guys. I love building. I love gaming on stream. So yeah, Friday for sure at the latest. If I start building during the week, I'm not going to build on the weekends. I'll use the weekends just for gaming. But if I build if I don't build during the week, then we'll probably use Sundays, because Sundays is a nice day. And if I have to go get Lex, I can be like, oh crap, I gotta go. See you guys later, and just dip out from there. Oh, hey, Robin, thank you for a gifted sub. I appreciate that. It's always the woman putting out the booties. Or pointing out the booties. Yeah, that's true. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Gifted sub to Iconic Kaio. But yeah, definitely be back. Or we'll be back, I should say. We'll be back in a Friday at the latest. So we're gonna set this up to raid Roofless Cat because it is time for dinner here. I am starving. Okay. I accidentally hit my phone and I was like, wait, did I mess something up? I'm trying to do this one-handed because my keyboard is currently pushed all the way back underneath my thing. Yeah, for sure. You enjoy your evening. Get some sleep because I know you're 5 hours ahead of me, so it's after 11 for you. But yeah, we'll get this raid started. What are you working on? Oh, I was working on we've been building the real grade 00 quant Trans Am clear. So this is what we were working on today. And then in my spare time right now, I'm also building the master grade blitz. So but yeah, for sure. If you guys are new here and want to stay updated for when I go live, just go ahead and hit that follow button. Right now it's only weekends, but we are thinking about adding more days. So especially for Gundam building during the weekdays. Anyway, here is this raid we're getting set up with. Robin Hood, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. We will be heading over to Roofless here in a minute. So peace out, have a great night, and stay fresh cheese bags.